Okay, we are back with another installment of the musical detours for chanting Megillat Esther, the book of Esther. What we're looking at here is chapter 5, verse 7, and it's a very short verse, but even as short as it is, it's still only, the musical detour itself is only these last two words, She'elati uvakashati. The other three words are chanted using normal trope. So as with our previous videos, I'm going to start by chanting these two words here so you can hear how these sound, and then I will once again put it back in sequence with the tropes that precede it and those that follow. Okay? Goes like this. She'elati uvakashati. Again. She'elati uvakashati. Okay, and now with the trope. Vatan Esther vatomar she'elati uvakashati. Imatzati chen b'nei hamelech. Okay, so that's that one. Now we're going to move on to chapter 5, verse 13, which is right here. Pointing to it right, and again, this is a partial verse. It's just these first four words. V'chol zeh enenu shoveh li. And it goes like this. V'chol zeh enenu shoveh li. Again. V'chol zeh enenu shoveh li. Okay, and now in sequence with the trope that precedes it and follows it. Ani karulach im hamelech v'chol zeh enenu shoveh li bechol עת asher ani ro'eh et Mordechai haYehudi. Okay, moving on to chapter 6, verse 1. This is probably the most interesting of the bunch of the detours because it actually follows the music of Hamelech from the High Holy Day liturgy, from the Shacharit service of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. If you're familiar with that nusach, you will definitely recognize this detour. If not, it's pretty cool, and just do your best with it, and listen to it as many times as you need to get it down, because this is a great one. So listen to this. Balaylahu Shenat HaMelech. Pretty cool, huh? Let's do that one again. I'm going to do it a couple more times, actually. Once again just kind of a decent speed. You're probably going to want to do these ultimately a little bit faster, but I'm doing them deliberately slowly so that you can hear them. I'll do it another one at normal speed. Maybe I'll do this one at a little bit slower so that you can hear all the notes. So let's try it again. Balayla hahu nadeda Shenat HaMelech. So, if you didn't recognize all those, funky notes moving all over the place, I hope you definitely recognize the da 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 da. I hope you really recognize that. That's because that's the shacharit for the high holidays. Okay, so let me put it in sequence with the rest of the trope and show you how that one sounds. And of course, you have a Haman here, so you're going to need to. Now, this is actually end of a chapter trope. And because you have Haman here, it's going to have to be careful about it. So it goes, Lifnei Haman, Vayas ha'etz. Okay, so when you get to the Haman, you're going to definitely have to stop. But Vayas ha'etz, Balayla hu nadeda. Shenat HaMelech Vayomer Levi Sefer HaZichronot, okay, etc., etc. That's chapter 6, verse 1. And finally, for this video, we'll end with chapter 6, verse 10, which, again, is a partial verse with respect to the musical detour. All it is these words, Kach et halevush ve'et hasus ka'asher dibarta. Okay? So you're going to jump in and out of trope again within the same verse. Okay? And here is how it goes, starting with Kach. Well, if I can find the note. Kach et halevush ve'et hasus ka'asher dibarta. Okay, let me try that again now that I got it. Kach et halevush ve'et hasus ka'asher dibarta. Okay, let me try that again one more time. Kach et halevush ve'et hasus ka'asher dibarta. I think I did it a little bit differently the second time. So the first and the third time, that was what it was this last time. Okay. So now let's go back, add the previous, the preceding and the following tropes, and then we'll wrap this particular video up. And I think there's only going to be one more, maybe two more. Let's see. Vayomer HaMelech leHaman. Okay, people are gonna blot out the name of Haman with their groggers, and as soon as they're done, you repeat it. Lehaman maher kach et halevush ve'et hasus ka'asher dibarta v'asechen leMordechai hayehudi hayoshev b'shar hamelech. Okay. So that is, those are the musical detours for chapters 5 and 6. See you in the next video for a few more.